Hey everybody, it's Kimberly Bean with Remax One, and today we're having our Lunch and Learn with Tim Murphy of CNF Mortgage. So I'm super excited about what we're going to talk about today. And we are talking specifically about the House Keys for Employees program that's specifically geared towards Charles County government employees, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, tell us about this program, Tim. It sounds really exciting.
Well, it's funny. It's been around for a long time. I will tell
Okay.
you, it's not overnight, but it's just an amazing program that very few banks or credit unions offer because it's a little more complicated on the paperwork.
Okay.
Nothing huge, but the most important thing is if someone is a Charles County employee, they can take advantage of a series of really down payment settlement expense loan programs, or if you will, loans that are available that are 0% interest to help with the down payment, to help with the closing costs. Just an amazing feature. So let's kind of briefly knock it down a couple different steps.
Okay. First, I just wanted to mention that we do a lot of work with the Charles County Sheriff's Office.
We
too.
do.
So this is sort of what kind of brought this back into the limelight for us. You said it's been around and everything, but I think a lot of people just don't know about it, and that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to do it. But it isn't just the Charles County Sheriffs. It's anybody that's employed with the sheriff.
And that's what's amazing. It could be folks that work. I did things with the sewage, disposal unit.
Okay.
I've done things with the folks that work at the jails. I've done the dispatchers with the sheriff's department, the teachers, the maintenance folks. Everybody that is a county employee is eligible to utilize this program. So phenomenal program. But let's kind of go through the features first. There are income limits. And that's extremely important. And it's based on your family size. Family of one or two, or family of more, three or more, etc. So that's number one. So that's important. Number two, they've got to be a first-time home buyer. Which, Kimberly, you and I have talked about before, is defined as someone who hasn't owned in the last 3 years. So they do own. This is not going to be a program that we can utilize. Doesn't mean we don't have any other resources, et cetera, they can use.
And we know that based upon different parts of the agency, there are certain minimum requirements for how long you've been employed, correct?
I think the Sheriff's Department is putting in a 1 year, right.
Okay, so other ones we're going to advise you to contact your HR department. They're going to be able to tell you.
Yeah, so that's number two. So income limits, number one, we'll talk about that. First time home buyer, number two, right? Employee of Charles County gets an extra bump. So we're dealing with the state of Maryland. It's their Department of Housing Community Development, also known as CDA, Community Development Administration. And CDA, if you buy a house in the state of Maryland, they will provide you with a $5,000 DSELP, that's that down payment settlement loan expense program, to assist you with helping with your purchase. So you don't need even to be an employee there, just a first-time home buyer in the state of Maryland. That's number one. But if you're a county employee, the county jumps in and the county does its House Keys program. So they're trying to assist first-time home buyers. They actually give you another 5. So the state's going to give you 5, right? You're going to get another 5 from the fine county of Charles County, God's country, right? And the nice thing is then the state is going to go ahead and match that through an additional state match, which is another $2,500.
Wow.
So now we're at $12,500.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, and then there's actually Smart Keys, which is another program in town, which is actually another $1,000. So so $13,500. Now keep in mind, it's a 0% loan. I like to think of them as deferred loans in that you're not paying any interest, but you are going to pay them back when you sell the house or potentially refinance the house. So some different avenues. And
is there a timeline or just in general once they sell they have
just
to pay
in general.
it?
So they can own the house for 60 years, never sell it, keep it as their primary residence, the whole 9 yards. And we're giving you kind of a little skinny today. So there are other guidelines in terms of conditions. So $12,500 plus that potential $1,000 more.
That's pretty good.
It's awesome. Now here's the even wildest part. You can use it for FHA, which requires a down payment. We've had clients use it and need no money at all into the deal. They might have given a $500 or $1,000 deposit. You can actually get it back. We've had situations where people have used it for VA to help pay expenses. You can use it on a conventional loan. You can even use it on that USDA RD, no money down loan. So amazing options. And what's really wild is Kimberly is like on fire. She's like the girl on fire. Wasn't that like a book or something?
It's a song, yeah.
It's a song. All right, whatever. Well, my point is, she's the Mockingjay of this CDA program, and there is so much you can do. It has so much potential. Of course, there's credit scores and debt to incomes and all those other things.
All those things we know. But I just wanted to my goal was just to bring it back out there, remind people that it exists. There still are so many people who don't realize they can qualify and get this type of help. So I just wanted to let them know.
So give us a call. You know, the CDA program, I know Kimberly will put all the contact details to give you a lot more information. Just want to give you a little schematic. Guys, have a great day.
Have a good one, guys.